Okay, ladies, and we're back. So now I want you guys to see that I did not put on any powder, any finishing powder, no setting powders, none of the powders. I didn't use any of that on my face after I put on the foundation. And you guys see the matte finish that it has because of that calamine lotion. Remember that calamine lotion. So if you wanted to be done with your face, you could. You can actually just put on some blush, do your lips and your lashes, and out the door you go. If you wanted to continue on and do a little highlighting, let me show you what I got for you. Okay, now, one of the concealers that you could use is once again the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I have various shades of these, and I use these not only as an eyeshadow primer, but of course it's a concealer. Now, what is the purpose of a concealer? The purpose of a concealer is to conceal blemishes that you may have on your face, whether it's red marks, hyperpigmentation, acne marks, all kind of things that you can conceal with your concealer. Another method that you can use concealers for will be to highlight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how I highlight underneath my eyes and my forehead and around my mouth. I can use either the LA Girl, or I am such a fan of this one here also, which is one size. Now, as you see, this is not my complexion. And I wear these all the time, you guys, but you never know that I'm not using one that is closer to my complexion. You would never know that. Outside of the one size, outside of the LA Girl Pro Concealer, you guys can probably tell by now that I'm a Juvia's girl, Juvia's Place girl, right? I love her products. They are really good quality. If you haven't gotten a hold and learned how effective Juvia's Place products are, let me turn you on, okay? Because it's really good. So I have, these are just some of the different shades that I have, and they go by numbers. These are not necessarily my shade to match my face, but they're highlighters that I'm going to use them for. Some of them that are darker in color, I do use to conceal blemishes. Remember, concealer have several uses that you can try it, and use it for. But right now, I'm going to highlight underneath my eyes and just trying to figure out what shade that I want to use. And I think I'm going to go with this one here. Like I said, as you see, I have so many. I think I'm going to use number 11. I'm going to show you how I apply that, and I'm going to use a beauty blender as well, okay? So one moment. I'll be back, girl. I got you. I'll be back. Hold on. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use our concealer. Again, this is number 11 by Juvia's Place. Now, what you would want to do in this process is let it get a little dry and a little tacky. Like I said, when you guys see my makeup in its finished state, you never would know that I have this on because I blend it oh so well. So I'm using this concealer as a highlight, not necessarily to conceal anything on my face. I'm not trying to conceal any blemishes at this time. I am simply highlighting the areas where I want highlighted on my face. So I know I look a little strange, but there is a process. Trust me, there's a process to everything that goes into doing your makeup the right way. Okay? So what you want to do is just let this get a little dry, and from there you will go ahead and blend. And we're going to blend as such. And by using a beauty blender is what I prefer. It's my preference. It just allows the product to really get into the skin and blend oh so good. Now, you may have seen some ladies kind of dampen their beauty blender in this process. I did not. Not to say that I can't, but had I let this dry it down a little bit more, then I would want to spray my beauty blender with a setting spray or a finishing spray, because it had my concealer would have dried down quite a bit. So you want to use your beauty blender a little damp at that time. Okay? So as you guys see, this is blending into my skin oh so beautifully. And as you can see, it is highlighting where I put the highlighter. And you can see the difference in the other areas on my face where it's darker. There's a process. Like I said, it all works together. You got to trust the process. Now, for some of you, you might not want to go through this extreme. It may be extreme for some of you guys. And for me and others that do makeup and know all about it, it's not a big deal. It's just part of the process, right? But if this isn't something that you want to do, don't worry about it, okay? As you've seen before I put this on, some of you guys may be satisfied with just that look and move on and put your lashes and lips on and out the door you go. But for some of us others, this is what we do. All right, so what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to let this dry down a little bit more, and I'm going to blend it in even the more. And then we're going to go to the next step. So I'll be back. I'll show you what else I got for you. Just hold tight, okay?